Padding is actually one of the most important parts of your carpet purchase. The reason it's so important is it's half of the life of the carpet, meaning carpet, of course, is important, the quality of the carpet is important, but never undervalue how much difference the right padding will make. Now, for some people, they may not be living in the home very long, and so the standard pad is going to be just fine. They don't need anything long-term, and our standard Carpenter Pad, Carpenter being the manufacturer, this is a 6-pound, half-inch pad. It is great, again, when you just need something that gets the job done, feels good, but doesn't necessarily have the bells and the whistles of some of the upgrades. The first level upgrade, which is an additional 50 cents a square foot, is our Tahoe Pad. Now, the Tahoe Pad is going to be a 7-pound, half-inch, so the higher the density, the more pushback you have. So you're going to see less wear and tear over time where the carpet fails and gets pushed down, or heavy furniture. Every increment in what they call density on the padding helps. So going from a 6 to a 7-pound does make a difference. But actually what also makes a big difference is the fact that you now have a moisture barrier over this pad. So the moisture barrier is essentially, it's hard to see through this plastic, but the padding will have a plastic barrier over the top that will help with stain resistance. I know it sounds crazy, but if you've ever had a carpet where the stain goes through the carpet and then into the padding, what happens is you go to clean that carpet and you might get the carpet clean, but then the stain comes back several weeks later. That's actually from the padding. So again, if you have just say a standard padding, the stain will go into that pad and then wick back up into the carpet over time. So we have a lot of clients and they say, I've been fighting the same stain in this carpet for years. And I say, okay, well, great. Well, when you put the new carpet in, go with the upgraded padding that has the moisture barrier, and that's what's gonna help keep those stains from soaking into that padding. So what happens if you have the upgraded padding and you have a spill, the stain will go, the liquid will go into the carpet, but then stay in the carpet. It won't soak past that into the padding. And so then when you clean the carpet, it comes clean. It's not gonna wick back up from the padding. Our top level pad, which is 94 cents a square foot additional, is the Serenity Pad. Now you might notice this looks very different from the other two pads I showed you, and that's because the material that makes up this pad is entirely different. Some people call it a memory foam, although it's not technically memory foam, it does have a lot of similar qualities to it. It's an 8-pound pad, and it is moisture resistant on top and bottom. And it has pet stain warranty, so it's guaranteed not to absorb any of those pet stains. But just when you walk on this in a house, especially with a good carpet under your feet, you will feel quite literally like you're walking on a cloud. This adds just so much more comfort to your carpet. When you stand on it, you feel the pad. I know that sounds strange, but in some cases, people will walk on a carpet and they'll say, I feel like there's no padding. And technically there is, but what they're describing is that when they walk on that carpet, the pad just squishes down to nothing. And then what happens is you feel like you're walking, you're like, gosh, there's nothing here. So when you walk on these higher grade pads, when you step on them, it's not squishing down to nothing. It actually squishes down and you feel the bounce. You feel this like tension there, you know, of the carpet pushing back at you, or the padding pushing back at you. And so that's, you know, one of the benefits of these upgraded paddings. If you have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to send us an email at contact@carpetnow.com.